Hello, my dear friends. This is Satyam, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Friends, in this video, I'm going to talk about a personality, a man, okay, that you can say who helped India to become freedom. Means he is the most important person. Okay, now he is no more in this world, so I can say he was the most important person to make the India freedom. Okay, there are many freedom fighters. There are many freedom fighters who fought for the freedom of India, like Subhash Chandra Bose, Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev, and Mahatma Gandhi. So there are so many are there, ठीक है, were there, that we do not remind. Okay, some some of them we know, some of them we don't know, but we thank all that we are today. Now we are very free, we are freedom, we have every rights, every freedom to do anything. So I thank all the members, all the freedom fighters who laid their life for the freedom of, for the liberty of Indian people. So first of all, I'm going to talk about in this video, Mahatma Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi ji, about Mahatma Gandhi ji. So most of people say that Mahatma Gandhi, ठीक है, Mahatma Gandhi was very unable to do things. Very unable to do things means he was incapable. Okay, means he was unable to do, he was unable to execute things in the pressure of someone or something, in the pressure of someone or something. Or some people says that Gandhiji was very robust, was very a firm person. Okay, he faced too many problems, and he tolerated it, he tolerated them without complaining. Means he was like a stoic person, So there are many stories related to Mahatma Gandhi. So the stories, as I remember, I will discuss to you. The first story that I'm getting right now is your Irwin Pact. You can say Irwin Pact. And this is the thing. This was the thing of that time, that people right now say that Gandhiji was the responsible of the death of Bhagat Singh and Sukhdev and all one people are there also. So what the story? First we have to listen it. So Irwin Pact was that one Gandhiji, Irwin, okay, you can say Irwin was the ruler of that time of India, of governor of India. Okay, means he was the governor of British. So and we know that British, and yes, there was a British Raj in India at that time. So he went to Irwin. Okay, he went to Irwin and said that if we did not do anything, okay, we wanted things very easily. Okay, we did not want violence, and we were not doing any violence. Okay, so why you are doing? Okay, means I needed the freedom and you needed the liberty, so take it. So Irwin agreed. Irwin agreed with him. So Irwin agreed with Gandhiji and said, yeah, I can liberate. I can liberate all the people, okay, who just who just who did not make violence, yeah, okay, or who are not violence. So so I would liberate it. I would liberate him. So, and now there are three people, Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev, and one more person was there. So he said, Irwin said, what what I did what I did with them. They are very violent. They murdered. Okay, so what I did with them. Okay, so there are lots of historians. Okay, who says so many theories. Who says so many theories that some says that Gandhiji had opportunity, means Gandhiji could save them because he has the opportunity, because Irwin said them, I can leave him if you said. So Gandhiji didn't say anything. Gandhiji didn't say anything to leave them. Okay, so and some says that there was a, means some says that tried he tried to he tried to liberate, okay, Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev, and one more person were there, but he was unable to do. So there are lots of theories. Okay, there are lots of theories came about to him, but I'm discussing only about facts, the facts that I have. Okay, I cannot make him. Okay, I cannot make him. He's very bad. He's very good. Okay, you have to decide he's what. I'm only telling you the facts. What is the facts? Okay, and what facts said. Okay, so this is the one thing. Another thing that Gandhiji was, we know that Gandhiji was a man of non-violence. He need no violence. He wanted to become India, means very simply, no any murder, no any all these things. Okay, so this is the important thing that we have to get out. Okay, so another thing that I'm going to talk about is that when he started Khilafat Andolan. So Khilafat Andolan is that, so there is a Muslim leader, okay, so who was the king of any, so on any provincial. Okay, so when, and at that time Britishers, okay, Britishers Raj were there. So with the authority of Britishers, okay, they eliminated, okay, they cried down him. So the Muslims, okay, so Muslims got educated. They got angry and started doing movement. Okay, that is Khilafat Andolan, and all Muslims came together to do it, and all Muslims came together to do it. And Gandhiji thought that all Muslims are together, okay, and all Hindus are together, and he thought that if I was able to make the whole India in one, okay, they wanted to unite, okay, as Hindu, Muslim, and all these things. So he participated, okay, he participated in the Khilafat Andolan, so that he can win the faith of Muslim people and came and make the whole India to fight together for the freedom. So he ran away, he partaked in Khilafat Andolan. So next, what happened in Khilafat Andolan? So Khilafat Andolan was the most important, and you can say it's another thing that saved for Gandhiji. So Khilafat Andolan, it was anything anyway, so that it started. Okay, Next, so another thing that he started, okay, so one event, one action that is very most important, that was Chori Chora action. Okay, Chori Chora action, it was very most important. Chori Chora action happened. Millions of Indians were very agitated. Okay, with the violence of, with the acts of Britishers, British rule. Okay, British rule. So what did it? They very violent. They became very violent, and they, you can say, they fired a police station, and there were 22 policemen were there, and they died, and they died. And this was that is called Chori Chora. Okay, Chori Chora action that happened. Okay, and Gandhiji said, we wanted not violence. Why you killed them? Why you killed them? It was not required. It was not required. Okay, so it happened. And in that case, lots of people, you can say around 200 and 300 people, okay, got arrested by the British. Okay, and what, approx 140 people, okay, declared for that sentence, and most of people were in the jail. So Gandhiji became very sad. Okay, Gandhiji became very sad, and stopped stopped the movement. And by this, lots of people got agitated, lots of people got, okay, got angry him got angry him. There is another story that I right now remember, that was the Dandi March. So Dandi March is another story, okay, that you make something important learnings. So Dandi March, so why it happened? First we should know it. So Dandi March happened for the tax of namak, you can say, on the salt. Okay, means the taxes on salt, okay, increased very much, means very high for by the Britishers. And at that time, no one, means India was very poor at that time. So the rate, means the taxes, okay, that increased by the government of British. So about this Gandhiji started Dandi March. So he selected 79 volunteers who wanted to participate with in that Dandi March. Okay, he asked all of them that if you are ready, because you had to face many problems in the way, okay, that you would follow, because Britishers would try to kill us, Britishers would try to beat us. You have to tolerate all these things. So they agreed, and Dandi March started. And in the path, yes, as Gandhiji said, that happened, and Britishers beat them, and Gandhiji as well as his volunteers beat them, and but he tolerate, and they also tolerated. But at the Dandi March was going, lots of people started to adding with that march. So at the eventually the number came of 20,000 people came to that Dandi March. So means, say, Gandhiji was a great personality. At that time, India was not a nation. Okay, there are lots of distinguishes are there. Okay, but he made the whole India together. He walked, and lots of people walked along with him. So this is the important thing, that is the important point that we have to find out. So this is another story that we learned about him. Okay, another thing that I'm going to discuss about it is Prime Minister. means the first Prime Minister of India. Who should became the first Prime Minister of India? Okay, whether Jawaharlal Nehru or Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. So let's think. So when the elections were held for the first Prime Minister of India, means after the first Prime Minister of India. So what happened? What happened when the election happened? So lots of vote got Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. He got lots of vote, means he got more than vote, okay, uh, compared to Jawaharlal Nehru. So he should have been the Prime Minister of that time, but Gandhiji opposed him. Gandhiji opposed him, and he convinced Sardar Patel to be the Prime Minister, and he made Jawaharlal Nehru the Prime Minister. And when media asked him why you did so, so he replied that because Nehruji was a stylish person. Nehruji was well spoken. Nehruji has a knowledge of external affairs, so he could manage all these things. So I made him. So by this, lots of people also got angry with Gandhiji. But what was the reason behind it? What was the reason behind it to not make him? So what was the reason behind him? So this is the important thing that we have to discuss about right now. Okay, so this is another point that I am discussed to you. Okay, so some events that suggest that Gandhiji was unable, means he has no capacity to do anything, and some events, all events suggest that Gandhiji was unable to do things. First, because he wanted to get freedom without violence. He do not, means you can say he was the man of ahimsa. He do not need any hinsa, any violation, any brutality, so that people died and their lives became so dirty and all these things. So these are the important points that I will discuss about Gandhiji. Okay, and also he helped a lot to become India free. So another point that I'm going to talk about is that partition, about India-Pakistan partition. Okay, so when India was about to become freedom. Okay, when India was about to become freedom, so first of all, Jinnah was the man of Pakistan. Means he wanted that Pakistan should have been a country, have a different country. It should have been its own rights. He wanted that, and when Gandhiji went to the viceroy of that time of British of India, and he also denied Gandhiji. Okay, if I was liberating you all these things, so clear this matter and liberate. Means clear this both matter. So he came and he tried to convince Sardar Patel and Jawaharlal Nehru. Okay, he said that let this Jinnah became the Prime Minister of India, whole India, means not Pakistan, as well as India, means whole India built together. He wanted that, but Jawaharlal Nehru and Sardar Patel opposed it. Okay, they objected it. So Gandhiji was incapable, means he was unable to do anything. and the partition happened and Pakistan became another country, okay, of his rights. So this is the important thing that we need to discuss about. Yeah, so about listen these stories. Another story that I learned right now, when Gandhiji was going to Afghanistan to help a Muslim person who was a businessman, okay, who lost, okay, who bore many losses in his business. So he called Mahatma Gandhiji to take his case to lead. Okay, so Gandhiji was going, and he got the free ticket from there. So he got the ticket of first class in the train. So when he was sitting in the train, some means you can say some people of Britishers came, means they are very, you can say, means their color was very white, मतलब white people, you can say white people came to Gandhiji, and he opposed Gandhiji to travel in this train. Okay, and they means the policemen, okay, threw him out from the train, okay, and threw him up onto the platform. Means he means there was a lots of violence he had to bear, he had to tolerate. And when he was leading the court, when the case in the court, the judge asked him, okay, to take off his pagadi. There was a pagadi, okay, there was pagadi over the head of Mahatma Gandhiji. Okay, so he put off it. What he can do? So he tolerate all these things because he contracted for the agreement of 1 year, and he had no money, so he had to bear all these things. Okay, this violence and all these things he had to bear. So what they can do? They can nothing do. So this is the important thing that I learned right now, and I will discuss to you. So Gandhiji, you can say, is a very tolerant man. Okay, means in all the cases you will find that he was incapable because things are opposite to them. Things are opposite to him. He was incapable to do all these things. He was unable to do all these things, but he was very tolerant. Okay, he bore all the difficulties, okay, all the tolerance, all the violation, okay, by the Britishers strongly. So this is the important quality of him, and finally he made the India successfully. Finally made the India free, and in free India we are very free to do all these things. We are very free to all these things. Okay, so this is the story about Mahatma Gandhiji. Okay, dear friends, so I hope you have got something important. You have got something important from this video, and in the next video I will discuss about a great personality of India. I will discuss about Elon Musk. Okay, because Elon Musk is the most richest person of India, of the world. Okay, so he is also a great inspiration for all of us youths. Okay, so I will discuss about him in the next video. Till then, keep learning and keep exploring all the concepts and all the learnings. Thank you very much.